Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more Legends of Amber 2, shall we? And I need to get out of here because we have to get back and level up Legends of Amberland, I should say, too. Alright. And let's go ahead and just travel quickly with our griffins. And you see we also need to rest to restore our MP. Look at this. I mean, I need to spread this around. Let's just get everybody to level 4. And then 5. Or no, we're moving to level 3 now, and then I'm making everybody level 4. Correct. There we go. And then I can make everybody level 6, but I don't even have the money for it. However, this guy got up a level, so you get knowledge. Anybody else have an attribute point? She does. She actually needs knowledge too as a bard to make her spells more potent. And then we need to rest. There. Okay. So we're going to go. Now, one thing that I was concerned about, it's like, it doesn't really tell you what happens when you level up. If anybody knows more, please tell me. But when you level up, I think just your hit points and magic points go up. And then every once in a while, you get an attribute point to boost. But that's it. I think. I don't know. But that is tremendous because we need those things. Maybe your attributes are going up and I'm not noticing. That is actually probably what's happening. But anyway, we're going to use our spell of Inspiring Ballad. And we will also use Magic Shield. You see we need 75 Arcane to get this up. But that's okay. And then we're going to just quick travel back to the bandit's lair and work on exploring this a bit more to try to get a bit more cash. This is the headquarters of the Brotherhood. Let's just look for any secrets. Here we go. So this is a lot of bandits, obviously. Now, you can use the directional keys to like affect who you're targeting, which is important because we don't want to put all the damage into one guy because we want to, like, you know, fireball and spread it out. There we go. And there it goes. That's almost enough money to level people up again, but I'm going to wait. Yikes. Okay. Now, this might actually be too much for us. So, when you get into a hard fight like this, let's use our abilities. So, I'm going to use Charge. It hits everybody. Okay, they didn't kill everybody. Charge. Strike. And the Master Rogue is going to be a huge problem. Nobody is about to die, but I'm going to go ahead and heal this guy. We will Fireball. And he can heal this dude. And another fireball will kill all but one. And now it's just us and the Master Rogue, who is difficult. But we should be fine here. We just use... I'm also going to be greedy and just use Magic Arrow. You see how it just wrecks him. Got it. 300 experience, a ton of gold, and... we get the Ultimate Dagger of Excellence, Warm Gloves, and 204 gold, which is incredible. So the Brotherhood is getting just decimated. Take that, Brotherhood. And we're going to get out of here and level up again. Let me just map this out. I can't stand it. Okay. Do our travel. This is what's so great about this. It's just you can just bounce over here and then immediately go level up. I have enough money to, I think, No, okay, you know what? I just observed it. Their stats do go up. So erase what I said before. Hit points, magic points, and some stats that you don't control go up. And I don't know if those are randomly applied based on their class or whatever. But yeah, I was going to say they do get stronger more than just hit points. And this is what's happening. Okay, perfect. So attribute point, excellent. Knowledge, strength, knowledge, and knowledge. Great. So now, oh, by the way, it's also worth mentioning that leveling up does completely refill your hit points and your mana. So we're just stacked on that. Let's see what items we got. We got this enchanted... No, we got the ultimate dagger of excellence, which is really, really good. It doesn't give an arcane bonus, though. So the only person that would use it is maybe Lena, but her bow is good. And then the warm gloves give cold plus 15. And what's warm all about? Immune to environmental damage from frost. I mean, that's nice. I'm not upset about it. So we'll just make sure that, like, this guy is a little bit more stout. That's fine. We could sell some of this stuff if we wanted. I'm not in a hurry to do so. If you want to try to find better equipment, go to the guild shop, because this is the place that actually sells magical stuff. And you could sort this up. This is just damage plus 10% and armor, which is pretty gross. So I'm going to kind of just give it to this guy. Make sure he has the little accessory there. Excellent. And then we'll travel back there. This place is going to get harder and harder as we go deeper, but I think there's a little bit more treasure that's kind of low-hanging fruit for us to acquire. Oh, no, that's right. There's somebody who's been imprisoned here. Yeah. The Arthur, the young wizard's apprentice. Yay, I'm saved. I came here to find some long-lost artifacts, despite my master advising me not to. It seems that some bandits took over this ancient dungeon, and they caught me before I could explore it fully. All I found was this one measly ring of fire resistance. You can have it as a reward. Now I'm out of here. Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah, I remember. I'll remember your deed when I become a powerful wizard one day, and we also get 300 experience. No one is here. There is writing on the wall. I will not steal from the fellow members of the Brotherhood ever again. Well, might be dead, but now what we can do is go deeper and see if we can handle this. So I think, if memory serves, there's like a warning to not do this. Yeah, do not go. The Brotherhood is like, turn back. This dungeon appears to be constructed by a sorcerer who built it for some forgotten reason and then perished. Dangerous monsters still inhabit the lower levels. We've managed to secure and utilize only the upper levels for the Brotherhood. Many brave bandit parties have died trying to go deeper, so don't join them. There is much easier gold to be found robbing on the roads. Indeed. So when I see something like this in a game like this, what I'm going to do is just save the game. I'm going to make a new save here. And we'll call it, Bandit Den. And the reason that you do this, if you don't want to, it's just your palate on save scumming. I don't consider this save scumming. I consider this just a way to save time, in the sense that, you could just go out of the dungeon and then it would auto-save when you enter the dungeon, so that if you die, you just load there. And this just saves you from doing that, because what happens is, if you open this up and this is way too hard, you really don't have a way to leave. These guys are hard. They're only level 7, so it looks reasonable, but they can paralyze you. Like that guy just got wrecked. And we don't have a means of even curing that right now, I don't think. So we could do a little bit of damage to this dude. Oh, paralyzed another person. So yeah, this is why we don't stay down here. They have an AoE paralyze, right? So that is just not worth it. Now we could load the game, but We could also just run away. We'll have to go back in town, though, and pay to get this healed, which stinks. The druid might be able to cure this. No, not even yet. We don't even have the spell. So we're just out of luck. I don't even think I have enough money to do it fully. We'll go back to town, and we'll see how much they're going to charge for this. Yeah, it's 30 to cleanse. So you see how expensive a disaster this is? And now I don't even have enough money. So I will... where is that darn pawn shop? Oh, I need to buy bartering as well. So you see you can sell stuff, but you just get very, very little for it. Oh, we need to equip this ring of fire resistance on somebody? Absolutely. Okay, so I need to heal up one dude by getting enough money. And let's not go back in that. We need resistance to paralysis or a means to cure it before that becomes smart. I'm just going to go over here, actually. There should be plenty of, like, dummy bandits and stuff. Small Vessels Supervisor. He glanced at the document issued by the Chancellor, double-checked the seal, then saluted you. Here it comes. One boat granted. Note, it can only traverse shallow water, so you can access Long Island, Short Island, and Tiny Island only. So we get this access to this boat here by talking to this guy, and can now make progress on the main quest. But I'm going to poke around here. Bernard, the richest peasant in Astoria. I have achieved success in life beyond any imagination, at least for someone of my social status. There is only one thing left: to have my lovely daughter married to a real prince. I don't care how insignificant the prince is. He could be totally poor, banished from his kingdom, whatever. Just a prince, any would do. If you can find a suitable prince for her, I will reward you greatly. Okay, great. So we get a new quest to find this guy. And I'm going to heal up it as well. He needs a prince. And we're going to walk through here. There should be some enemies. Jog, the peasant says, have you seen that rich mansion nearby? He even has a personal well. Outrageous. He claimed the best and biggest land, and that's why he's so rich. It's not very fair, you know. The rest of us live in poverty, while others of the same social status. I'm not talking about nobility. They obviously deserve to be rich by birth, and were granted such riches. I just hope one day some heroes arrive and bring about some justice. Well, I'm kind of a hero, but I don't really know what I can do. Voltaire, I have a dream to become a poet, but for a lowly peasant like me, achieving this is not easy. I've tried to learn how to read and write, but each time I start, my head hurts. My wife says I should abandon this unhealthy desire and tend to my cattle. It calms me down, she says. Well, she is right, but still. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Alright, I'm just poking around looking for a fight. I need some money so that I can cure my buddy of paralysis. And here's some just dummy goblins. Let's go over here. This is Sir Greenlance, and he says, we have set up a small forward post here to fend off goblins that have infested the land beyond the river. Our strategy is simple. Above all, we do not let any goblins pass the bridge. As for the territory beyond the river, we overlook them eating any livestock. Still, when they attempt to attack villagers, we call for royal reinforcements and conduct a thorough sweep, eradicating any encampments we find. Those stupid, cowardly goblins seem to grasp the message. It might not sound glorious, but it works. All right, so here's a bunch of goblins, and these guys are terrible. So, we're almost there. And that's enough money. So I'm just going to quickly warp back and cure this dude. Oh, I can't summon the griffin right now. Now, I don't actually know why that is. Sometimes it just, you know, doesn't let you. I don't know if it's because I'm in a dangerous make. Maybe there was an enemy that was too close. That could have been it. And we are going to cleanse our buddy. All right, now we will cast here. I'm going to go ahead and Inspiring Ballad, and we will Magic Shield. And this guy also, he has Midnight Runes, but he doesn't have any actual spells that we would use. This dude does have Regeneration, which gives us 5% of our hit points every hour, but it's so slow. It's like every hour. It's awful. I mean, at least I don't personally use it. All right, so I'm going to then warp back to that area. And we could just go to Long Island, but these are really low-level guys, so it's fun to just clean this area out and see if we can get any money. Or anything. The goblins. Now there are some snakes over here you could see. They're a bit more annoying. Level 10. They can poison us, so we're going to go ahead and say, here's some fireball. And here's power. Fine, here's a magic arrow. A little cave over here. Excellent. Now this swamp, not in a hurry to go there. I said low-hanging fruit. Now I'm exploring every tile because we did get poisoned. I'm so used to. I think you can remove poison, can't you? Now, maybe it's just a druid that can do that. Oh, we'll heal. Magic arrow. Here we go. Excellent. That's a lot of experience, though, which is great. So these dudes are totally worth it, if only for the experience. In Might and Magic, you could just walk around and some tiles would just have like hidden treasure and stuff. I don't know how often that's going to be the case here, but who wouldn't want the chance for that? Plus, as they said, let's make life easy for everybody by just killing all these goblins. These actually pay pretty well. You can see we're up to 200 gold just fighting dummies. So there is a snake. Oh, traversing difficult terrain. Skip the turn. So that shaking terrain must be the stuff they're talking about. Gotta watch out for that. I'll heal my dude, sure. Magic arrow. Uh-oh, we got two. Alright, let's focus attacks over here. And then fireball. Okay. And then you can heal this guy. And magic arrow. This should be fine. We can just go back to being efficient with magic arrow. And there we go. So I'm going to kind of go back here. And what does this guy say? The brave peasant in a hostile territory. Those tax collectors are cowards. Can you believe that none visited me last year? I had to go to the castle myself to pay taxes. They even tried to say I have some exemption, just so they do not need to come visit me, but I went straight to the Chancellor and demanded to have this cleared up. I'm a law-abiding peasant, and I will pay taxes to my liege, even if his incompetent Heyo officials claim otherwise. Poor king. I like how he's like demands to pay taxes. It's awesome. What a supporter. Okay. So I'm going to... Sometimes games will make it more expensive to train in more advanced towns, but I'm just going to go back here. I don't think it's more expensive. Just closer. And we're getting to level 7. Feels great. Excellent. All right. And is there anything I need? Oh, you know what? It is worth... you could talk to the people in the taverns. Like, this guy has some mithril mail. It's 500, though. I don't have the cash. And then these guys give you some story about being able to talk to plants. And this half-elf is like, I can't hear the plants anymore. Legalis. Not Legolas. Legalis. All right. Nah, that's good enough. I'm fine. Oh, yeah. How much gold do I have? Oh, I have enough to go get bartering, though. No, that's the mayor. I'm all turned around. I need to go... Oh my god, not that way. Uh-oh. Maybe it's not in this town. Maybe I have my wires crossed. I think I might. No, wait. Let's go back this way. Yeah, here we go. Yes, haggle, man. Give me the skill. Sweet. So haggling... gives you shop prices minus 10%. So, pretty good. Except the pawn shop, which is brutal. Alright, and let me return here and just see what this cave is again. What is this? Is there a label? Alright, that's locked. Oh, this place is way too hard, I think. So this is a... I forgot to equip that stupid ring of fire resistance. I'm going to flee from combat. It took 10 hours. That's an unbelievable amount of time. But I need to equip the fire resistance ring if I'm going to go here. These dudes obviously do fire damage. We can take them out. It's not impossible, but this is a little bit beyond, like, sometimes even though the level of the enemy isn't that high. Oh, you know what? We forgot. We don't have our inspiring ballad for our magic shield. Well, fine. But we might be able to find some kind of, like... Yeah, here's a not very well guarded secret, like, treasure chest. This could be worth it. And we'll hit you in the face. Arrow. Oh, let's do a mass heal, I think. Nah, I can't do it. I'll heal this guy. It's just so inefficient. There we go. Heal this dude up. We got a ranger's hat and 113 gold. What's a ranger's hat? Dexterity, armor. It's actually... She could wear it. Sure, she's wearing it. Heal my man here. Magic arrow. Got it. So we're actually doing okay. It's just we have to do a lot of healing, that's all. Mm-hmm. Boots of dexterity and 107 gold. Let's get these boots on. They don't weigh anything. They just give you 2 dex, and that's good. Honestly, she probably is the one that needs it. Her bow might be based on that, like dex might help. Yeah, dex does help with range damage, as I'm recalling. Mm-hmm. we're going to go ahead and Elven Song and heal everybody. Okay. So this is a no-go. These traps are an absolute no-go. They just do too much damage. Sometimes with these blade traps in Might Magic, there'd be a way to, like, mitigate the damage or jump through them. I haven't figured that out yet. They just do an outrageous amount of damage, which means you need a ton of magic to heal through the damage after they hit you. And I'm not great at that. Heal the man. There we go. This is just a shortcut back to the entrance, I believe. Yeah, which is pretty cool, if you think about it. Because that might be a little bit too challenging for us. Now, did we level up? No. We need 817 experience to get to level 8. So, I think then, if, you know, we didn't level, I'm going to just teleport to the town here. We're going to go into the inn, and we'll go ahead and just rest. And then we will, before I cast my spells, I'm going to use the boat and take us all this lighter colored water we can travel on. This is shallow water. And let's get going to the island. Oh, we can't actually go this way. That's embarrassing. I went the wrong way. There we go. So we can land here, and this is... It's off limits, says this guy. Alright, fine. Wrong island. Here we go. This looks good. Fishermen, welcome to the Long Island. Everything here exists only to serve a single purpose, to be of some use to the Great Library. For example, I provide fish to both forts, protecting the library. Well, maybe the lamplighter is the sole exception of this rule. Alright, so we made it to Long Island, and there's a big old troll just standing there. So we need to... Inspiring Ballad and Magic Shield. And this is... I'm scared. The commander sent a patrol north near the abandoned tower and no one returned. I tell you, it's not abandoned at all. Something evil lurks inside. No knight believes it, but us lower ranks just know it. I just hope they don't assign me to any outdoor duty. I feel much safer inside those walls. I bet you do. Alright, so we are in the military wing, the visitors wing. Right, so they have a place you can rest at the inn, a healer, and then a trainer in here, so it's got, you know, some of the amenities. Sir Istar. The lower ranks claim there is some ancient evil in the abandoned tower. Nonsense. I led an armed reconnaissance party there last month and found nothing inside. It's abandoned, period. The Dwarven Regiment Captain Dummerdur. That's hilarious. Or Dumbardor. Dumbaradur. We dwarves from the kingdom beneath the Red Mountains consistently provide excellent armors and weapons to both Ironfort and Silverfort. This is why our king deploys only one regiment here, so don't even think of suggesting that we neglect our duty to protect the Great Library, as honor and the treaty explicitly state dwarves uphold their obligations, I'd even argue, more diligently than those pesky men. Oh boy. And this is the fort commander. Welcome to the Iron Fort. Okay, that's where we are. Lord Underlicht. Let's put one thing straight before you start complaining about us not doing our job of making the island safe. So to clarify, our only purpose here is to protect the Great Library and make the supply route to the Great Library. That's it. We're not here to make the island safe. Right. So this place is dangerous because all they care about is the library. And that's pretty much all we're going to get out of these dudes, I think. Yeah, that's about right. But we made it. We are on the Long Island, and let's just see how difficult... this is a level 8 ogre. Oh, my spells are gone. Ugh. Must have passed too much time. That's annoying. This guy isn't that bad. Alright. 40 gold, 120 experience. And we need 441 to get to the next level. Okay, so we're doing awesome. And I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for watching. We'll pick up here on Long Island next time. There's a lot to explore. There's some very dangerous areas here. But our party is doing very well. And I just think this game is an absolute treasure, and I will be back to it soon. Take care.